All right, folks, just then, Amazon paying out a historic settlement. The company agreeing to pay $2.5 billion this to settle with the Federal Trade Commission over allegations that it tricked customers into signing up for Prime and it made it hard for them to cancel. Now, Amazon did issue a statement saying their executives have always followed the law, and a settlement allows for the company to move forward. Joining me now, Chairman of the Federal Trade Commission, Andrew Ferguson. First of all, Commissioner, congratulations, $2.5 billion. Why did this happen at this particular moment?
Well, look, this is a massive historical victory delivered for the American people, thanks to President Trump. A lot of us are Prime users. I'm a Prime user, and you got to sign up for Prime, and if you don't want Prime anymore, you got to cancel. And Congress has a law that says you got to make it clear and easy to sign up, and you got to make it simple to cancel. And what we found after years of investigation was that Amazon was tricking people into signing up, and then they were making it very, very hard to cancel. And so a lot of consumers were paying for Prime and didn't realize it, or they were trying to cancel their Prime and weren't able to get it. And this cost consumers, by our initial estimate and what we told the court, $1 billion. And so today we have gotten for the American people all of the money that was taken from their pockets. President Trump is making sure they're going to get it back. We got more than we even originally told the judge we needed. $1.5 billion going back to consumers and $1 billion in civil penalties to make sure that Amazon knows you can't get away with this kind of conduct again. And equally important, we have a consent decree, a judicially enforceable consent decree, enforceable with contempt sanctions, that says all of the stuff we said you were doing, that you were doing illegally, you can't do it anymore. You have to make it, you have to provide clear and conspicuous terms when people sign up so that they are actually consenting to Prime, and you got to make it simple to cancel Prime. This is an unbelievable victory for the American people.
You know, their statement, there wasn't a lot of contrition there. There wasn't, it's sort of like, it was a nuisance lawsuit. We got rid of it. We're moving on. You know, people watching, you know, it kind of makes everyone angry. No one likes to be tricked, particularly by one of the richest companies that's ever existed. I did read a piece from the American Economic Liberties Project that suggested, hey, forget about the game of whack-a-mole. Maybe the commission should go ahead and really protect people from these deceptive subscription schemes by reissuing the click-to-cancel rule today. And you know, is that something, can you go further? Can we make sure that this doesn't happen anymore, rather than having these big companies write a check and then act like they did nothing wrong?
Yeah, so look, we're in litigation against a bunch of big companies on this exact issue. I've taken Uber to court on this issue. I've taken LA Fitness to court on this issue. This is a major priority of mine. The previous administration issued a click-to-cancel rule. They made a lot of really stupid mistakes in setting up the rule. It was vacated by a court of appeals in the middle of the country. We are looking about how to address that issue and whether to take up another rulemaking. If we do it, we're going to make sure we get it right, unlike the Biden folks did. But in the interim, look, Congress passed this law. Congress says what the law is. They've told us they want us to protect consumers from this. And so we have taken some of the biggest companies in America to court, and we're not backing down. This has been one of my biggest priorities since becoming chairman in January, and it's going to continue to be.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's great news. It's historic. We want to see you keep going. So we're rooting. We're rooting for you because you're rooting for us. Commissioner Ferguson, thank you very much and congratulations.
Thanks so much.